bumps, but, you know, the feedback that I got from the principals is they were very pleased with the opening of the school, and it's always a hectic time, of course, you know, traffic congestion and things of that nature, but I think we had a really good opening, and I was very pleased with it. So we don't have numbers right now with regard to the numbers of students that at each school and district-wide. The principals will be calling in a count tomorrow morning, and so we'll start working with those numbers and making adjustments and modifications as soon as we can sort it all out and the enrollment stabilized. So that's an exercise that I've been doing for a while, and I'll be glad that I won't be doing it again after this year, because it takes some time, and you can't move too quickly on it, because you do have to wait for the numbers to settle and, you know, and stabilize, so you can address staffing issues for you know, for variations in student enrollment, meet class size and such. But that's where we are with that right now. Also, I have secured a commitment from Joy Frank, who is the, among other things, the legislative liaison for the Florida Association of District School Superintendents, to conduct a workshop for the board on the roles and responsibilities of the superintendent and the school board. And she said she could not do it in September, but she said the middle of October. So if we could just get some dates, the week of the 10th of October and the week of the 17th of October, that might work for you board as board members. Then I can get with her and confirm a date and a time to do that.
Ms. Cook?
What kind of time frame are we talking about? An hour or two?
When she and I talked, I told her we would probably be looking at maybe 3 hours max. I can't. I mean, certainly, you know, if we had to go longer than that, or if it was shorter than that, that would be fine. But I told her that was what my anticipation was with regard to the length of the meeting that would be needed, and what I thought would be sufficient. But it, you know, would be the only cost to the school board would be, you know, to pay any travel or lodging expenses that she might incur. Other than that, there wouldn't be any fee.
Personally, it's a very, very good possibility I'll be out of town the week of the 17th. But the week of the 10th, and we have a board meeting on the 13th. But if there's another night that week, or if you want to do it the week of the 17th without me, I understand, that's fine as well.
I don't think we need to do that here.
Yeah. Can we all do October the 11th, Tuesday?
Yes.
Dr. Ruth?
Okay. What time would the board prefer to do that?
Ms. Cook, you're coming from Jacksonville. Dr. Fulbright, you're coming from Jacksonville?
Yeah, but I can be here as early as 4.
Okay.
So 1 o'clock, for 4:30.
Can you be here,
Yes.
Mr. Dionis?
I'm walking across the parking lot, you just tell me, so anytime on that.
My fear is if we started too late and we run 3 hours, we may not be as attentive as, I've seen you guys at 9. Let's try between 4 and 4:30, whatever's good for her.
Okay. I will try to contact her tomorrow, and as soon as I can get a confirmation from her on that time, I will forward an email to you, so you can go ahead and get it on your calendar, and then we'll certainly have to notice the meeting as well.
And I would ask the board to just hold that time and date. Ms. Cook?
Okay, so to notice the public, so can we set up in here with tables to do it in here, or should we do the team room? Because I think it would be better for us to be at a table with, you know.
We can do it wherever you like.
Upstairs conference room would be good.
Upstairs conference room.
Okay.
As long as there's room for the public. I mean, it's a large room, but. Either that or this room.
Okay.
I say let's do it in here.
Okay. We can do that. We do have some tables that we can move in here and can accommodate the public and accommodate the board as we need to, so that's not a problem.
Thank you, Dr. Ruiz. I'm happy to hear we're moving forward. And at some point, and then after that, we'll determine on what other training that we're interested in. And maybe then we can write up our response to SACS and
Okay.
be way ahead of the 2 years.
Let me mention one, I'm sorry, Ms. Cook, let me mention one other thing that, Ms. Farmer and I were talking about this today. Another topic I think that would be very beneficial to the board after this workshop, with regard to board training, and be very helpful would be a workshop on school finance.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, we just were talking about that a little bit. She had someone I think that she's familiar with that might be available to do that at some point in the future. Not, we probably want to do that after October, or for y'all to want to do it after October. But anyway, but I think that would be a very good topic for the board to have presented in the workshop setting.
I agree. Maybe if you want to start having those conversations, I just can't imagine that wouldn't be a good topic.
Yeah.
And then in December, we have to do our ethics training, so. Okay?
Okay.